Yes, this, and they forget from day to day, so we just refer to them as my dementia friends. What you're going to do is this, gang, is I like to use a pencil. Has that pencil been working well for you?
Yeah,
it
it makes
does.
it easier.
Look, I got to tell you something is when you have these lines on the wheel here, but rarely do they match up exactly. Now, if I was doing this myself, I wouldn't do this, but for you guys, I have those pencils right here. It'll help you if you start out by centering the rim. Let's just start with centering the rim. Now, how you get that done is I usually start, I'll put a pen, now you see I just put that almost in the middle because I'm old and have done this so many times. But if you put a pencil line down there and you just kind of move this around to where that would be, so you got that rim almost perfectly centered right here, okay? Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up because I want to show you something here. I deliberately left this thick here. I deliberately left that thick there for a reason because that's how many of your pot's going to be. That pot is like that, okay? Now, what you want to do is you want to trim a foot on here. So I'm going to show you what I am going to do here is this. And this is what you need to do. I'm going to pick this up. Now, I want to look in the bowl. I want to look in the bowl. Do you see where that curve is right here? Do you see where it starts to curve right there? I want the foot right there. I want the foot right about where that curve is. So what I'm going to have you do is this. I'm just going to have you hold your finger there like that and just kind of, you can do this. Anybody can do this. It's almost like your fingers right across from each other. Do you see how I have that finger out there and marking that? I just use my fingernail. You've been using a pencil. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'll just, see what I did? Mm-hmm. That would be an indication to me. That would be an indication to me of where that curve is on the inside where I want to start that foot, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing. We're going to put it right back upside down here like this. On the wheel, I got those pencil lines on there. Put it right like that. And now I'm ready to go. Now the next thing is this, lugs of clay. I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to take little lugs of clay. Now, I want to give you a tip here, hon. Some of your lugs of clay are way, way, way too big for the pot. And the only reason I'm pointing that out to you is that sometimes when you start using those huge lugs of clay for a little pot like that, clay is going to start sticking up there. You only need lugs of clay that are going to hold it in place. I just usually go like that, like that, like that. Now, what we're going to do is this, gang, is never, ever, 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 ever push in against that rim. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay that right there like that, and I'm simply going to push down like that. See? Let the clay gush up. Don't you push in. You'll